Give me one thing that people at home or listening are like, man, Caraway's doing this. I need to go there. Give me one thing. Is it the F50? Is that our big draw? What is going to be your biggest thing that you're going to do this year that you're going to sit back and go, damn it, that was it. That was it.
I'm hoping the Enduro.
I like it. I like it. No, I like it.
That come off the history of Caraway Speedway.
Right.
I was going to say, that Facebook page is like the most awesome page going now.
It really is.
I mean, there for a month, that's all I've done, it seemed like.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it was cold weather and,
No, for sure.
But they all started talking about it, so I'm sitting here, so I consulted with Tommy Whitman. And Tommy's helped guys over the years and all that. And so he wrote the rules, and he and I would bounce them back with each other. And we kept changing this, changing that. And the pickup truck deal he put in it, I think that's going to be, I hope somebody does it. Yeah. I know a truck costs more. It's harder to find a junk truck, so to speak. But
For
still,
sure.
I'm hoping that's the thing that can turn it around, because I'm telling you, Leslie Ladd worked for Dad. He kind of worked for Dad in '84 or so. And he was going to Greenville helping Gene Painter and Wendell score Enduros. And he kept coming back and tell my dad, he said, you need to run those. They're filling the place up. And my dad wouldn't do it. And he finally talked my dad into doing it. And it's the best thing we ever done. It drew the largest crowd.
Roger and Langland never said, I've been there. I've seen 110 cars start a race there one time. And it was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Almost 7,000 paid people to the first one, and we couldn't get them in. They backed up all the way to the interstate.
Yeah.
And that's 4 or 5 miles, all the way to 311 back then.
Yeah.
And Asheboro was having homecoming against Randleman, which is just 5 miles apart. And I know a guy, he said, I got tired of waiting in line and went to the ball game and come back. We had to delay an hour to get the people in. We didn't even get started at 9 o'clock. I mean, it was a feeder for racing later. That's what Gary Causey got started. That's what Dan Moore got started in.
Right.
It helped feed that. They got into it, and so I'm hoping. And I've tried a couple of things before trying to get Enduro stimulated, but for some reason, I'm hoping this time maybe we've hit something. I
saw Gary Lidbetter make up 3 laps under green one time and win one of them.
And I think Tommy Whitman being involved with it will help it. And then my dad paid an entry for a guy named Darrell Williamson to go run Enduro in Florida at Orlando Speed World, like in '87 or '88. It was a $500 entry. He wanted to go do it. Dad said, well, we'll go do it, and we'll split the winnings. Well, they didn't win, but like 400. Daytime said, you just keep it, because they'd spent their money going there and all that. And that's where I got the idea of 2 scores, because we got down there and made us have 2 scores. So I had to, but it was like 400 laps. So that'll help, I think, keep the scoring honest. That's been one of the issues we've always had with Enduros in the past.
Oh yeah.
And I'm hoping with 2 scores we can keep that honest. I don't know if I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I think that'll keep it.
Yeah.
But, put one in here, one over here in another section, and I think that'll keep it honest.
It's for sure hard to keep up with, because I couldn't keep up. I just enjoyed seeing it, but I didn't know who was winning.
But if we can get at least 50 cars, we'll have a good show.
Oh, if you have 50, you're going to have a really good show.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
And if I can make that work, then that's a feeder for weekly stuff and get us going again.
Yeah, Brandon Clements jumping in again. He said that he remembers going to one when he was about 5 years old. One of the most awesome things he ever saw, cars all the way around the track 3 wide.
The largest one was 143 cars.
That's unreal, man.
143. Yes.
And all them were big Monte Carlos and stuff like that back then. So that's the thing I'm hoping that at the end of the year I can say it was successful.